Well, hello there, welcome back to another Pokemon Explorer Sky videos. Um, I mean, the setup isn't too bad, alright? I mean, you can't see all the top screen, but I mean, you can see most of the top screen if I showed all the bottom screen. And look at this. Oh yeah, look at how close I can get to that bottom screen. Look how close I can get to the camera with that. And then the top screen, same deal. So, how I have everything set up now, the camera, you guys can see the double screen, but I can also zoom in on the bottom screen or the top screen. So I think this is as good as it's gonna get, I think, for what we have here. We're starting off from exactly where we left off from last time. And camera's just gonna zoom, like, going to focus in and out here. Again, have a little bit of a tough time focusing. Chapter 2, the new guild recruits. And then, yep, I can finally show kind of the whole screen here. So yeah, I'm happy about how that's going. But let's get going here. This is Wigglytuff's guild. To form exploration team, you need to register your team here. And I'm also going to try to keep everything centered here to this bottom screen if we can. Then we have to train until you become a first-rate exploration team. Yikes. Isn't there something just a little odd about this place? No. I've got Clizzard with me this time. I have to be brave. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Mudkip's. The footprint is Mudkip's. What? No, I have to be strong. You may enter. Someone's with you. So that stranger should stand up there. They probably meant you. They said to stand up here. There's a grate covering the hole. It's made so that no one can fall through. Still, it's really strange. It looks like it looks like it will tickle my feet or. Hey you, stranger. Get on the grate. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is what's the matter? Sentry? Sentry? What's wrong? Sentry Diglett? The footprint is maybe Chimchars? Maybe Chimchars. What? Maybe? But it's not a footprint that you normally see around here. Oh, that's pretty common. Checking the footprint of visiting Pokemon. That's your job, isn't it, Diglett? Yes, but I don't know what I don't know. What are they arguing? Sorry to make you wait. Well, that's true that you don't see any Chimchar in these parts, but you don't seem to be bad. Okay, good enough. Enter. Yikes. I'm so nervous, so jittery. But I'm glad we're finally allowed in. My heart's pounding though. Okay, let's go in. The hatch that leads underground here. And we just jumped in. Yep, get used to that music, guys, because we're gonna be listening to it a lot. Wow. So this is Wigglytuff's guild. So many Pokemon. I wonder if they're all on exploration teams. Excuse me. It was you two that just came in, right? Yes. I'm Chata. I'm the Pokemon in the know around these parts. I am Guildmaster Wigglytuff's right-hand Pokemon. Now shoot, leave the premise. You have no time for sales people or silly surveys. Off you go, if you please. No, that's not why we're here. We want to form an exploration team. And that's why we came. We want to be trained as an exploration team. What exploration team? It's rare to see a kid like this want to apprentice at the guild, especially given how hard our training is. Surely the steady stream of Pokemon that run away from our rigorous training proves how true that is. Excuse me? Is that exploration team training that severe? What? Well, no. It's not true in the slightest. Our training program for exploration teams is as easy as can be. Well. I wish you had told me that up front that you wanted to be an exploration team. Hee. His attitude suddenly changed, didn't it? Okay, let's get your team signed up right away. Follow me. Oh, anything wrong? Come on, over here. Quickly, please. This is the guild's second underground floor. This is mainly where the apprentices work. Team registration is this way. Come along, please. Whoa, those two flowers under... We're two floors under the ground, but we can stay outside. Oh, please, hush now. The guild is built into the side of a cliff. It's only natural that you would be able to see outside. Oh. Now, here we are at Guildmaster Wigglytuff's chamber. On no account, I repeat, on no account should you be discourteous to our Guildmaster. Guildmaster, it's chat talk, I'm coming in. Guildmaster, I present you two Pokemon who wish to join our guild as apprentices. Guildmaster? Guildmaster? Hiya! I'm Wigglytuff. I'm the guild's Guildmaster. You want to form an exploration team? Then let's go for it. First, we must register your exploration team's name. So tell me your team's name. Our team's name? I didn't think of that. So what do you think would be a good name for us? Alright. I forgot that this exists. Unfortunately, I did something here. When I started, or I came up with a team name when I started Octopath Traveler, Explorers, or Champions of Continents, or whatever the game's called. And I think I have to stick with that name. Not very good, it's Klee Club, but it's the name I've been using for anything group related for myself, so I'm gonna go with that. It doesn't even look right, but apparently it's right. I think it's right. Klee Club? Team Klee Club. Wait, Team Klee Club? Wait, that's a good name. It suits us. I don't think it's a good name, but it's the only thing I can come up with on the spot. All settled then. I'll register your team as Klee Club. Registering. All registered. Yumta. Congratulations, from now on you're an official exploration team. I present you with this in commemoration. Put down a Pokemon Exploration Team Kit. A Pokemon Exploration Team Kit? Yep, it's what every exploration team needs. Quickly, open it up. Open the kit. There was the Explorer badge inside. And a wonder map. And a treasure bag. More, there are all sorts of great items in here. That's the Explorer badge. It's your official team's identification. And there's the wonder map, which is a wonder of convenience. Finally, there is a treasure bag. Lets you carry items you find in dungeons. Your successes as an exploration team can lead to bigger and bigger space for your treasure bag. It's a very wonderful bag. Have a peek inside your treasure bag. Mike appeared into the treasure bag. The defense scarf was inside. A violet bow was also inside. I wonder if violet bow had to do with like what I got in my personality test. Those two items are special. I'm sure they will help you on your adventures. Thank you. We'll do our best. Yep. But you're only apprenticing right now, so do your best to train. We will. Let's always do our best. This is your room. Great, we have beds. You will live here while you work for us. Things will start getting busy for you tomorrow. So rise early and start living up to our code. Don't stay up late. Go to sleep early tonight. That is all. Oh, are you still awake? My heart's been racing all day today over every little thing. But I'm glad I finally made myself come here. I thought Wigglytuff would be scary, but he seems pretty friendly. We're going to experience all sorts of things starting tomorrow, but I'm not very scared. In fact, it's the other way around. I'm super excited about the adventures we'll face. I'm feeling a little sleepy. Let's give it our all tomorrow. Oh, okay, Clifford, good night. Now I'm suddenly appreciating apprenticing at the guild. I gotta admit, it's pretty exciting to be in an exploration team, and it's fun to be friends with Mudkip. But first things first, who am I? How did I turn into a Pokemon? And how did I end up unconscious on that beach? I'm feeling sleepy too. Well, thinking about it won't help right now. I'd better focus on the guild work for now. If I do that, well, everything should become clear eventually. I'll surely get to the bottom of this in time. Would you like to save your adventure? Yeah, so as you can see already, there's kind of two stories going on. There's the story with us being adventure guilds with Mudkip, but also the story of just us. Exploration quick tip. You can save a record of your progress by climbing onto your bed from now on. So whenever you want to save your progress, just climb onto your bed. The next morning. Hey there. Rise and shine. My head is pounding. What a ridiculously loud voice. It almost blasted my eardrums. Why are you still asleep? Wake up. My poor ears. Come on, snap out of it. I'm Loudrin, and I'm a fellow apprentice. If you're late for our morning briefing, you'll be sorry, so move it. Guildmaster Wigglytuff has got a big temper. If you make him lose it, wowee, that would be one very scary scene. I've got goosebumps just thinking about it. Yeesh. So anyway, I'm not about to get in trouble because you rookies got up late. So get it in gear. My ears are still ringing. What did he say something about getting ready? Oh yeah. We signed up to be an apprentice at Wigglytuff's guild. That's right. But that means... Wow, we totally offset. We will have to hurry. Oh yeah, I'm getting sleepy. You're late, rookies. Hush, your voice is ridiculously loud. Everyone seems to be present. Very well, let's conduct our morning address. Guildmaster, the guild is in full attendance. Thank you, Guildmaster. Please address the crew. Soft food. Please, Guildmaster Wigglytuff never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, you got that right. Yep, looks like he's wide awake. Eek, his eyes are wide open, but he is fast asleep. Thank you, sir. We all value your words of wisdom. Okay, Pokemon, take your Guildmaster word of wisdom to heart. Finally, let's not forget our morning cheer. All together now. A1, A2, A1, 2, 3. 1. Don't shirk. 1. Don't shirk work. 2. Run away and pay. 3. Smile, go for miles. Okay, Pokemon, get to work. Hooray. And we are off to be able to move. Shouldn't go just wandering around there. You two come here. You're just beginners. You'll have to start off with this assignment. This is the job bulletin board. Pokemon from various regions post job requests here. You're aware that bad Pokemon are cropping up in greater numbers, right? Yep, because the flow of time is getting messed up. It's wreaking havoc, right? The flow of time is getting messed up. Which is why lots of bad Pokemon are appearing. The flow of time is getting messed up. Time, as in hours and minutes? Did it mean something gone wrong with time here? And because of that, more and more bad Pokemon are popping up. What's going on here? Precisely, time is getting out of whack because, okay, I've been trying to play the game, but it's hard for me to see the game, and so I've been trying to look at my laptop. My laptop is like all the way on the side here. So I'm gonna try to move my laptop over just a little bit. Hopefully I don't mess up any cables here. I'm gonna need to put my DS down for a second here. Oh gosh, my SSD is here too. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, some movement. If I hit the mic, I'm sorry. The mic. Okay, so my audio got messed up there for a little bit. So if you heard me cut out, or if the audio for my voice cut out there, that's why when I moved everything, it disconnected the mic for a second, and so I have to do a new voice recording. I think the game audio should still be okay, but we'll see. It's important that you rookies pay your dues. Now pay attention. I repeat the warning again to make sure they stick. You'll be forced out of a dungeon and sent back here if either of you faints. You'll lose half of your money, and you can lose half of your items or more. You best be careful. If you understood all that, I suggest you get on with the job. This must be Bluff's entrance. Boink's mission description said that the pearl is dropped down in B7F level. Sounds like a seriously dangerous place. Let's be careful. Let's do our best. Alright. Your partner can now hold one item each. Now that you have a treasure bag, you can also keep 16 items in inventory. Some items like bows work only if held by a Pokemon. You can use give option and hand it over. Alright, so we have a defense scarf which we can give to Mudkip. Probably increases Mudkip's defense. Now we have a violet bow. Slightly boosts the Pokemon's attack, special attack, defense, special defense. So that's gonna be pretty good. We're gonna give that to ourselves. You'll notice that giving makes the Pokemon move, so it actually takes a turn to give items. You can see how before when we went into that dungeon, some areas were like kind of grayed out black, but when we go into this dungeon, you can see how everything is like clear. We can see everything here. So depending on what dungeons we go, we can kind of see the area, like how far we can see out. You notice that I've also been taking HP, and I can heal when I move around. And so that's how you kind of regain HP. Of course, orange berries can also restore your HP, but walking around restores your HP. The thing about that is that walking around also lowers your hunger. We haven't needed to worry about hunger so far because these dungeons haven't been too big. But eventually, there'll be there'll be deeper dungeons that we go into where hunger matters. We also grew to the next level here, and I learned Ember, which is very good. Now I can do extra damage on fire Pokemon. Unfortunately, eat a apple or gummy if you get hungry. Yes. So again, the hunger feature is an interesting feature because it's not in normal Pokemon games. But if we get hungry, if our hunger drops to 0, then we'll start losing HP instead of healing HP when we move. And so it's very dangerous to get hungry. I'm just kind of skipping a lot of what the game is telling us because we already know. I think Ember is actually super effective. No, it's just effective. Okay. We got a Blast Seed. Again, same concept with the Blast Seed here. It's pretty good in certain cases. And then again, just take note of the movement that I make in the game. I'm not like going directly attacking the enemies or walking directly at the enemy because that could be very dangerous. See, I'm actually attacked there. When I attacked there, I wasted my turn, but it means so that the Pokemon can walk up to me. So that's a way that you can kind of make Pokemon move without you needing to move, so that you can get the head start on the Pokemon. And of course, pressing A takes a turn, and so it lowers your belly hunger. Okay. Yeah, this seems to be a big floor here. I'm kind of going quickly just because I don't have much time left on the video. So I kind of just want to go quickly. And I'm just kind of skipping all. Press L and A to set moves. So if I press, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to attack this guy. If I press start, it actually auto aims me to the enemy, or I can like aim a direction without moving. Because if I want to move to the left here, I have to press the left button. But if I use this, I can face a certain direction without needing to, you know, without needing to actually go in that direction. And L, yeah, you can see L. I'm pressing R right now. R can help me go sideways. And L, I don't have L, LA to set move. You haven't have a move selected. Yeah, so I never do that. I always go into my, I always go into moves to use a move, but I guess I can switch set move. So I can have scratch selected. So when I press LA, I use scratch instead of needing to go in my inventory. So let's try it out, because I've never done this actually. Oh, yeah, I've literally never done that, by the way. By playing a Mystery Dungeon again, I've never set a attack to L, and that's my first time doing it right there. Not even lying to you guys. I didn't know that was a feature. I don't know if that's a new feature or that has always been a feature. Now this is an interesting one here. Help your partner be a smart teammate by tweaking its IQ skill in tactics settings. You can find it under team. I'll switch option to let your team. You can also use the switch option to keep your partner from using certain moves. So if we go to team here, and then we click on Mudkip, we can lock certain moves. So I don't want Mudkip using gravel, so we can kind of shift that so that now Mudkip doesn't use gravel. We can also check IQ, item master. It will use or throw items. Sometimes you don't want your partner Pokemon picking up or throwing items. Okay, I think the audio disconnected again. It's not my mic, it's my connector, my dongle. Because when I moved everything, my dongle has gotten like affected. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. But if it does, I'll just keep recording new audio. I'll just try to pay attention to it. Course checker. If this Pokemon targets an enemy with a move or thrown item, it will first check for walls and other Pokemon that may get in the way, and then stop the action. I guess, I'm not exactly sure. Exclusive move user. Pokemon has used the Pokemon only use moves. It not its regular attack. It won't use moves that are out of PP or moves that are linked. It would delink if. Yeah, linking move is another thing that's really something that I don't really know what to do. Or linking move is something that is a feature that I never really got into. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Pokemon can catch and hold thrown items unless already holding item. Can't catch seeds or health drinks. So yeah, just I mean, that's kind of like getting into the nitty gritty of things. That's not really something that I am too keen on, those like IQ things. I just, as a good rule of thumb, I just always keep them on. Everything, I keep everything on, even though I might not know what they do. I'm gonna use Ember here. And if we go here, Geopebbles. Throw Geopebbles at distant foes first, set them as your ammo. Use the item set option. Then throw them by holding L, then pressing R. So, again, that's something that I haven't done either. So I guess I can set those. And when we hold L and R, we can throw those seeds. Now, since there's no enemies, if I hold L and R, it just throws it forward. And we can actually pick up the pebble. We got 5 pebbles. So if you see a Pokemon here, I'll throw the pebbles, just so that you know what it does. We'll just attack this guy normal here. Actually, I probably want to Ember this guy instead of using Scratch. Special defense and defense does matter in this game, so using Ember is important to kind of, you know, not get affected by, you know, flame bodies and stuff like that. Okay. Chingling. Get rid of that guy. For some reason, my XP and my Mudkip XP aren't the same, because like my Mudkip grew a level than I did. So for some reason we are out of sync when it comes to XP. So more Geopebbles, okay? We are at floor 7. This is the floor where Spoink's Pearl is at. Oh, there we go. It's actually the last floor of the dungeon, too. Must be Spoink's Pearl. Let's hurry and get back with it. Sometimes at the end of the dungeon, there are no boss fights or anything special. It's just the final floor, and then it instantly teleports us out of the mystery dungeon. Thank you. That pearl must have propped on my head, you see? I missed it so much. I just couldn't settle down without it up there. So I was just boinging and spoiling everywhere. Just want to make sure that my voice audio was there. That's why I'm covered in dings and bumps. But thanks to you, that long nightmare is over. You have my sincere thanks. Every time you complete a kind of mission, the Pokemon gives you some items. We got a protein here. And I received calcium. And iron. And some money. Incredible. Oh wow, $2,000. All this money is for us? Of course. That's nothing compared to my pearl's value. Farewell. And spoinks away. We're rich. We got rich just like that. Well done, team. Now hand that money over, if you please. Huh? Most of the money from job goes to the guild master, you see, and your team's share of the money comes out to this much. Huh? We keep only 200? That's awful. Well, that's the guild's rules. You simply have to accept it. Everyone, thanks for waiting. I finished making dinner. Come on, dinner's on. How does a Chimecho make dinner? Don't ask. Crunch, munch, crunch, chew, 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 slurp, slurp, crunch, munch, chew, chew, sniffle, slurp, crunch, munch, chew, chew, sniffle, slurp. And I'm done eating. Excellent meal. I'm stuffed, and now I'm getting sleepy. Yep, I'm off to bed. Good night, gang. Good night. Okay, honestly, there probably has a lot of stuff at the top of the screen. I haven't really been paying attention to the top of the screen, so my bad. Listen, wasn't today hectic? So much happened. But I'm relieved that our first job was a success. I was really upsetting how Wigglytuff's guild took most of the money. It's just the cost of training, I guess. I can't do anything about it. We can't do anything about it. But what made me really happy today, though, was getting thanked by Spoink. Yawn, I'm getting sleepy. I'm going to sleep. Let's try our best again tomorrow. Good night. Chapter 3, The Scream. The next morning. Up and at 'em. It's morning. Oh, good morning. Would you like to save your adventure? Yes, I'm gonna save and actually return to the top menu here. So, I think that's a good place to end the video here. We completed our first kind of mystery dungeon. I guess our second one. And yeah, we joined we became an exploration team as apprentices. And we're just kind of starting our journey here. Being kind of members of the exploration team. So that's going to be exciting. But yeah, again, really happy to be playing this game. I'm kind of happy about the setup that I currently have. I just need to be more cognizant of where I place my laptop next time so that I don't need to move it mid-video. And yeah, sorry that early on in the video there was probably a bit of time where there was no voice audio. but that's just because it got disconnected and I lost that bit. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. You're beautiful the way you are, and I'll catch you in the next Pokemon Mystery Dungeon video. We will continue on adventuring. Indeed. Thank you guys for watching.